some of the questions that can be targeted from Model Tax Convention chapter. All the questions we have already discussed. I'm just going to give you the cross references. Explain briefly the significant difference between United Nations and OECD Tax Convention. We have already discussed OECD is applicable on developed nation and United Nations is applicable for developing and developed nation. Apart from that, OECD model focuses more on source-based taxation, whereas United Nations model emphasizes or gives more weight to the source base. United Nations gives more base to the source base, and OECD give more like focuses on residence-based taxation, residence principle. Okay. When does it become necessary to apply tiebreaker rule? When do we apply tiebreaker rule? You know that whenever a person becomes a resident in both the contracting state, then we have to have a tiebreaker rule for individuals and corporates. Discuss the manner of application of tiebreaker rule. So you need to tell them every jurisdiction, domestic tax law prescribe the mechanism for residential status. So lot of discussion is written here. Person is kind of considered the resident of both the contracting state, then relief will be sought in Article 4. The series of tiebreaker rules are provided in para 2, and that has to be followed in the sequential manner. So you know that the permanent home is the first criteria that we have discussed. If permanent home is not there, then we have to check his center for vital interest, where he is having businesses established or his family members are staying. So personal interest and economical interest, both we have to consider. If that is also not possible, then we have to follow where he usually go back, that is habitual abode, that we have understand. Okay, where he is having habitual abode, and then after that, if that is also not possible, then it will be by nationality, by citizenship, and even that is not possible, then both the competent authorities of the countries, respective country, that they should sit together and mutually they should put a rules for determining the residential status. Explain the meaning of interest fees for technical services under the United Nations model. This is very plain question on the definition. Interest essentially means income from debt and claim of every kind, whether or not secured by mortgage. We have discussed it. It also include government securities, interest on bond and debentures. So, but it doesn't include penalties and late fees. Okay, penalty charges and late fees are not part of the interest that you need to give. Fees for technical services is also defined for consultancy, mechanical, marginal, so managerial services, technical services, all these things are there, but it doesn't include any teaching and personal, personal nature services. So these are the some questions that we have discussed on Model Tax Convention. Please study. This is very easy chapter, and we have done the preparation from completely exam oriented perspective. Thank you.